Ah, I know that ain't a black person with chains. Come on, man. It just had to be a black character. And this nigga name is Coldcast. What the kind of name is that? Nigga about to give me television, free cable? So we start off with some kind of devious biomechanical war machine. Looks like my sister's vibrator came to life. Anyways, it's some random foreign third world country, so it's trying to catch an easy lick. The military pulls up and tries to stop it, but that shit starts shooting lasers. These niggas stand no chance. So the elite, which is the name of the super team, try to stop it, but they some rookies, they new to this shit, so they gotta let an OG handle this. Superman pulls in a bit, tries to get some weak ass hits, but it doesn't work. So then the leader of the elite, Manchester Black, what kind of emo ass name? Bruh, this nigga got piercings with a long ass trench coat and no shirt? What kind of freaky ass shit? And hold up, why bro kinda look like Claude from GTA 3? So anyways, Manchester Black tells Superman that the living vibrator is actually not alive. So Superman like, what? Bet, that's light work. Easily bodies him. So this being their first encounter with a real ass nigga, an OG, they shook. They don't know how to react. They're like, damn, this nigga tall and buff. They start getting weird. No Diddy. Yo, good work out there. I mean, you're not the Justice League, but it wasn't bad.
Buff as shit.
What that nigga is? 6'4"?
What? What was that second one? Sorry for all the glazing. We just, we never seen a bitch ass nigga in person. Nigga, what? And then he just straight up disappears. So, Superman goes to the UK. And this is how you know Superman is racist. Bro just saw a UK tat on him and just automatically thought he was from the UK. Oh, never mind. Turns out Manchester Black is in the UK. Far away from home. Stepping in my crib? You better watch how you move around in these streets, twin. Stepping in your crib. Relax, young buck. Just trying to figure out who you new niggas are. Y'all ain't earned your stripes yet. Damn. Aren't you about 38? Don't you think you've been in the game a little long? 35. And no one tells me when I retire. Well, no need to get your panties in a bunch. We're heroes. Just like you. Just like me. Bitch. When have you ever seen me rocking some dusty ass Rick Owens? Yo, young buck's not dripping at all. My fault, old man. What should I be wearing? Skechers? Anyways, where's the rest of your squad at? So Manchester Black shows us his weak ass team. And nah, I know that ain't a black person with chains. Come on, man. It just had to be a black character. And this nigga name is Coldcast. What the fuck kind of name is that? Nigga about to give me television, free cable? I don't even know what this nigga's powers is, really. Then you have this fake ass Doctor Strange, fake ass Zatanna. He wants to be a mixture between both. He's trash either way. The nigga really only summons monsters. Nigga, you're garbage. Get the job done yourself. Then you have the bug lady. I don't even know what the fuck she is. I don't know. She's just nasty. Alright, here's the rest of my team. Creepy bug lady.
Please let me smash.
No. Black guy. What? And magician.
Wanna know how your life ends?
Alright, I think I hate this team. So even though that weird ass machine got destroyed, they're still trying to attack against the other country. And I'm sorry, I really do not know how to pronounce that shit. So Superman pulls up trying to be a peacemaker and shit, but then he gets hit by this huge ass blast. Turns out it was some kind of EMP. And why do they keep treating my nigga Superman like fodder? Why does this nigga just fall to anything? This nigga's about to die to regular low life ass soldiers until they get saved by the elite. So they end up teleporting Superman to their base. And their base is weird as fuck. It's an interdimensional living Star Wars ship. What the fuck? With a whole bunch of weird random shit in there. Hey, is that Doctor Who's phone booth? So they start talking about ideologies and shit. And honestly, we're not here for that shit. We just here for hands. Superman tries to grab a hold of him, but gets teleported to a car dealership. So the generator reaches its limit, and Atomic Skull breaks out again. So who better to fight him than the elite? The elite pull up and they start getting trashed. Didn't y'all niggas just beat Superman? Well, they didn't really beat him. They caught him off guard. But still, y'all niggas could have put up a better fight than this. Y'all getting cars thrown at y'all. Y'all getting flung across the map. And y'all even letting this nigga kill civilians. Now, y'all niggas garbage. But the GOAT pulls up Superman, and he actually knows what the fuck he's doing because he's a hero, and starts telling these niggas to protect civilians because they haven't been doing that at all and just letting niggas die while they fight, like on some Avengers shit. So Superman gets punched into like 5 towers. Sheesh, I know he killed a couple of people in there, but his ass comes right back, and the Atomic Skull just starts beating his ass and hits him with a blast that also kills some random kid's father. Rip. So Coldcast absorbs all of Atomic Skull's radiation. Guessing he has that power to himself now? Can he disperse that? So this leaves Atomic Skull incredibly vulnerable, but this time he ain't getting sent to prison because Manchester Black booms his ass, just straight destroyed his head, just exploded that shit. Nah, they caught a devious lick in front of the whole city. That's crazy. So Superman goes home after a long day of failing to reason with these people on not killing. But then the elite just straight up pull up to his crib. How the fuck you know where this Fortress of Solitude is at? Not very solitary, is it, I guess? Spying on us again? Man, you old ass niggas just have nothing better to do. Can't you just like, I don't know, check the weather or something? What are y'all doing at my crib? Nothing, just checking out, seeing how you're living. You know, the Superman. Anyways, Anyways, where's that one girl that's always around you? Hey, bro, don't mention my bitch. Ah, whatever. You're not gonna do shit. You're Superman. Bro, who are you talking to? A bitch ass nigga. So remember how I said there's been a war going on between two countries in the background? Well, the elite thought they could take care of it, and they decided to kill every single higher up and leader from each countries. And like, what the f? They killed them in some gruesome and brutal ways. Nah, that poor she's laid out. And look at that nigga's face. Oh my god, you know he got it bad. And this nigga literally got ate by a snake. I don't know what that shit is. So Superman finally reaches his limit and decides to fade these niggas. He decides to box Manchester Black and the elite. So they're like, bet. They set up a date. They like, meet us tomorrow. But Superman doesn't want any civilians to die because you know he'd be on some friendly shit. So they decide to fight on the moon. And they tell me there's some bullshit that they can breathe on the moon. And apparently their ship is providing them with oxygen. Nigga, there's more shit than just oxygen in the atmosphere. But whatever. So these niggas are getting ready to fight on the moon, but they're also televising it. What the fuck? They're making this shit into a national sport? Superman versus blank. Put your bets now. So they're getting ready to jump Superman on the moon on some JJK shit. And they just automatically hit him with a sucker punch, a psychic attack. He wasn't even prepared for that. Niggas are jumping before he's even ready. So bro tries to get up from that last blast, and Coldcast jumps in the air and try to hit him with an electric attack. But it doesn't matter because Superman weaves. And even though he weaves it, he gets attacked by snakes immediately. So he has to get those weak ass snakes off of him just for the magic dude to come around and hit his ass with some rockets. But it's alright, rockets are not fast enough for him. He tries to heat vision the rockets and the nigga, but then Coldcast sucker punches his ass. Man, this shit is not fair. Wait, did that nigga just do the same dive attack that he just did 5 seconds ago? Nigga, do you know anything besides diving? Well, anyways, he tells top mountain, starts punching him, but Superman gets his weak ass off him just for the snake lady to jump on top of him and create this gargantuan monster. That shit tried to take a delicious bite out of Superman, but he wasn't having it. Got her ass straight off of him. They try to stop him with rocks, but what the fuck is rocks gonna do to Superman? So he tries to create multiple barricades of walls. This nigga's doing a mud wall jutsu, but it doesn't matter. The zombie bitch or whatever she is just attacks him from the sky just for her ass to get heat vision right off of him. So he's like, oh fuck this shit, I'm about to go for the leader. But then he gets hit with a psychic attack and forces him to fall on the ground. Turns out Manchester's doing something with his mind, and I'm guessing that shit hurts because this nigga's bleeding out of the eyes and mouth. Nigga activated his Sharingan. Anyways, the whole world is watching this as Superman is in agony lying on the floor. Manchester Black is talking his shit like he's better, like he's gonna do something, like he's gonna stop Superman. And Superman just lying on the floor just taking all of this. So the whole team assembles to put themselves in a shield, a psychic shield, and Coldcast hits him with his special B, his fucking final move, and that shit creates a big ass blast. That was like 10% of the moon. Whole world's watching this. Only thing that's left is a piece of red cape, just like the death of Superman. Only difference is Superman not dead this time. They thought it was gonna be light work. They thought it was gonna be free eats. They thought it was gonna be sweet. But Superman, an OG, he came from the fucking clouds and just starts zooming on their ass. But wait, how the fuck he create a tornado? First of all, the fucking moon doesn't even have an atmosphere, and also like literally how? That's not one of his powers. Maybe it's some kind of illusion or some shit. I knew that nigga had a Sharingan. So these niggas are scared as shit. They're all in a circle. First one he takes out is this zombie monster girl, her nasty ass. I don't know if that was a sleep dart or whatever, but that shit took her out instantly. Also, where the fuck was he holding that at? He doesn't have a utility belt. Maybe it came from one of the robots. So anyways, they're inside the tornado that Superman put them in, and these niggas are spooked. They ain't never seen an OG slap out like this. Magic Guy tries to step up and immediately gets choked out because he can't breathe. That nigga really thought he was about to do something. Boom, takes his ass. That nigga vanishes. They're like, fuck this, take us to Earth. He won't attack us while the civilians in front of the way. So they standing back to back, hoping that Superman, praying that Superman won't attack them in front of civilians. But that shit does not work. Fucking Coldcast gets blitzed. You couldn't even see that shit. Then the fucking speed impact from Coldcast getting blitzed destroys the little road that they're on. And then Superman's talking this shit. He's like, yeah, I sent that bitch ass nigga to orbit. Any moment you'll hear the pop. That nigga Superman tripping. Got this old ass lady shook. Manchester Black starts tweaking. He's like, oh, you killed my team, you whole ass nigga. Superman, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Pulls up to him and says, what you gonna do about it, bitch ass nigga? He tries to block the attacks from Superman, but that shit is too much. Breaks his barrier. Then Manchester Black tries to put him in a fucking mini planetary devastation, but that shit not working, nigga. It's Superman. Then Lois Lane gets a whole fucking car thrown at her. This nigga Superman tweaking. He killed his bae. Then this nigga Manchester Black throws out a psychic attack. That shit is doing no damage. Superman walking through that shit like how Broly walked through that Kamehameha. And speaking of a Kamehameha, that's basically what this nigga just shot out. Superman falls to the ground for a few seconds, but gets right back up. Then he does heat vision. Manchester Black try to laugh it off. What you trying to do heat vision for, nigga? You can barely move. But boy, does he not know. Superman focuses heat vision just enough to where it could go through his eyes and destroy his anomaly, which also destroys his psychic powers. Now he's standing on the floor. He's free eats, as Superman can easily kill this nigga, just like he killed the rest of his team. He starts bitch slapping him. Left, right, sit down, bitch. Sit down, little kid. That's how OG do this shit, nigga. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. He starts crying and shit. He's like, you an OG, you're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to be in these streets like this. And he's like, I am now. But anyways, it turns out the whole thing was fake. Superman's genjutsu is crazy because all the robots were actually protecting the people while he was destroying the entire city. Then Superman hits their ass with an OG speech. They wasn't ready for it. He had the whole world shocked because if Superman went off the rails, what exactly were these niggas gonna do? Absolutely nothing. I know Batman watching from the Batcave scared as fuck right now. He know he pulling out his stash of kryptonite. On an unrelated side note, where did Superman get these superbots from? Did he make them? Because I don't think Superman has ever been an engineer or some kind of mechanic or whatever or some shit. And even if he could, how the fuck did he afford these? There's no way he's did this on a reporter's salary, nigga. Is he stealing from Batman? Did Batman give him a loan?
I know that the movie and it ain't quick. Don't get sad cause move didn't quit. You don't gotta get that in a throw fit. Just hit the sub button and I remember you. Just hit the sub button and I remember you. Just hit the sub button and I remember